I'm more scared of the mud than I am the rocks. Woohoo! That was dicey. Alright, so today I'm out on Blacka Moor, which is on the right side of the Peak District, sort of just southwest of Sheffield. I've done about 3 kilometres so far, all uphill, and there is this absolutely brutal headwind, which I'm sure you can hear. Tough work so far, but I don't think there's too much more uphill for a little while. To be honest, I mainly just want to get off this hill to melt the wind. But yeah, a bit of downhill now. Just for a bit of context, I am going down this hill, which is, it's not steep, but it's pretty far from flat. And I'm yet to touch the brakes. And I'm still going not very quick. That's how strong the wind is. Alright, so I've just come off the Bradaway now, gotta go up this road for about 500 metres, and then I'll be back off it again. So I'm actually following a guidebook that sort of has a load of rides from the Peak District area, and funnily enough, I actually attempted this ride 2 or 3 days ago. And got about 4 kilometres into it, and then realised that I'd left my backpack in the car, which had the guidebook, spare inner tube, food, loads of stuff that I actually needed. So I had to turn back, which was very disappointing, but made sure that I got it this time. Getting a little bit rockier down here, and quite a bit steeper. Oh, that was close. Alright, so we're back up the hill. Met back up with the road that I was on earlier, but there's a nice little bit of track down here that we can take instead. And yeah, we'll crack on this track for a little bit, and then we're going to get to a descent called Devil's Elbow, which is supposed to be quite steep, quite rocky, a lot of fun. So yesterday I actually installed a dropper post on my bike. For anyone that doesn't know, that's a seat post which has a lever connected to the handlebars, which is usually at the left hand. So I don't know if you can see, but this one right here that my thumb is on, when you press that, you'll either go down if you're already sitting on it, or if you're not sitting on it, it'll pop back up, which has been super useful because sort of quite a lot of varying uphill and downhill, and it's nice to be able to just get that seat out of the way on the descents without having to stop and, you know, go through the hassle of like a quick release lever. You. Thank you. Yeah, there's a few walkers out and about, but not too bad considering it's a Saturday afternoon. And this is bumpy. There we go. That was rollable. I was worried about catching my chain there. Oh, this is good fun. Oh. Actually more scared of the mud than I am the rocks. Woohoo! That was dicey. Oh, there's a loose rock there, threw off my front wheel. I actually saw some YouTube footage of this descent and it does not do justice to how bumpy it is. I'm betting that this footage won't either. Really gnarly. A little bit smoother and flowy down here. Oh, that was such good fun. Okay, I think I actually missed the turning to climb back up, but that's all right. That's enough tech for one day, I think. It's actually pretty tiring on the legs because, you know, you've got to be standing on them the whole time and sort of not lock them out, because you do need to be relaxed, but at the same time you need to, you know, sort of make sure that you're firm and stable so that you can keep your grip. Thank you. All right, I think it's actually to climb back up now, so I'm going to take a break, have some lunch. And I'll probably do that down by the river instead of up here on the tarmac. On the climb again. So I think this is going to be pretty brutal, to be honest. We started from a relatively high point and just went down a ton of descent. And the guidebook seems to suggest that we've got a ton of ascending to do. Oh well. So much pedaling. Oh, I made it up the hill, or part of it anyway. All right, we go again. The guidebook describes this climb as stern, And I've found that if the guidebook ever makes any sort of comment as to how difficult the climb is, it means it's pure hell. Especially on tired legs. Nope, it's gonna have to be a push. I think I could probably do it normally, but after just doing 200 meters of ascent already, maybe more, I don't actually know, I'm knackered. Don't think you'll be able to hear the music behind me, but just past some absolute legends who decided to come out on a countryside walk with a boombox, blowing some fat tunes. Amazing. So these trees I'm coming up to here is Lady Cannings plantation, and there's actually a couple of purpose-built mountain bike tracks in here, which aren't long, but they're really fun. They're graded blue, but they're like actual tracks with berms and rollers instead of, you know, the blue tracks you sometimes get, which are just basically bridleways. All right, here we go. Just get my seat set all right. Oh, well, I don't think my form's the best. My legs are pretty knackered after that hill. It's pretty fun anyway. Despite my front brake being the world's squeakiest thing. There we go. Just a bit of an uphill climb here and then we are done. Oh, there we go, full loop. Really nice route. It's got that one big climb, but apart from that, nothing too bad. And not too long either, so you can easily do it in a couple of hours. Would recommend it. I think it's time to head back to the car and then maybe grab a cup of tea from this tuk shop that's open nearby.